And who were the other children of the Prophet from Bibi Khadija other than Qasim and Bibi Fatima?
So again, when it comes to the the children of the Prophet, this is something that is debated. There are some, and here I'm speaking about even Shi'i scholars. There are Shi'i scholars who believe that the Prophet had, two sons who died in infancy, and the only surviving child of the Prophet was Fatima Zahra. That's one opinion. And there are many scholars who do believe that, and they believe that the other children who are attributed to the Prophet and Khadija, they were actually the children of Khadija's sister, and they were basically raised by Khadija and the Prophet. So that's how they understand their relationship to them. However, again, based on my own research, it's it's highly likely that the Prophet ﷺ had multiple daughters. Uh, Kulthum was one of them. Ruqayya would be another of them. So there's we don't have any evidence that that gives us certainty or even itmi'nan, satisfaction that the Prophet, that Fatima Zahra was the only surviving uh, child of the Prophet. So I'll have to give you the list. I forget the exact name. So you have Al Qasim, you have Abdullah or Tahir. So these two died in their infancy. You have, of course, Fatima. You have Kulthum. You have Ruqayya. So the Prophet, according, if you include even the ones who passed away, it seems that they had 6 children in all. And the reason why some scholars also mention that one of the evidences that Fatima Zahra was not the only daughter of the Prophet is the Quran. Ya ayyuhan nabi, qul li azwajika wa banatik. O messenger, say to your wives and your daughters. Banatik is plural. There seems to be more evidence to suggest that the Prophet had multiple daughters. And that, again, that in no way diminishes the stature of Fatima Zahra. So we don't need to say that for Fatima Zahra to occupy this unique position, she has to be the Prophet's only daughter. No. In the same way that Ali ibn Abi Talib had siblings, and that doesn't diminish the status of Ali ibn Abi Talib, Fatima Zahra could also have sisters, and it doesn't diminish her status. So from what I recall, the Prophet had about six children.